Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys at floydhumphreys.com. And today I want to talk about how you can keep your business growing even after you think the market's saturated, or even after you've already talked to your family and friends and stuff like that. So, first of all, there's no such thing as saturation. Anybody who says there is a liar. Christianity hasn't reached saturation in 2,000 years, and so nothing will or can. It's not possible, okay? There's always people that are interested in your opportunity, and there's always people who are ready to join your opportunity. You just have to find them. So how do you find them? Well, for one thing, you've got to have more than one way to generate leads. You've got to have multiple ways that you're seeking people. So maybe you're running ads on Craigslist, maybe you've got some business cards that you put out once in a while. Maybe you put one in the gas pump so that when people want to put their credit card in to buy gas, they've got to take your card out and read it, and they say, "Oh, hemp works, wow." You know, or maybe they throw it away. Doesn't matter. Some will, some won't. The thing is, you've got to have multiple ways of finding people, and you've also got to help your downline to find people. And a lot of times, just by going with your downline, if they live in the same town as you do, to see their people will get you more people, and that'll make your downline stronger. And but I want to tell you about a lead generation system that I run across that's called My Lead Gen Secret. And okay, let's see, I wonder if it's recording. I don't think it is. There we go. Just give me a minute. So anyway, this is on my other screen here, but what I'm going to do is show you, because I'll be able to record this screen, and so that way I can put them together. Anyway, as you can see here, these are just my last few campaigns, and this one here, 26 people, I only sent it to 100 people, 45 people opened it, and of the 45 people, 26 people clicked on the message that I had inside to see what I was offering. So that's a 26% return. Well, that's pretty good. Whereas this one I sent to 100 people and only got 7. And what was the difference in those two? Well, the difference was in the title. Both of them had the first name of the recipient in the subject, but this one talked about passive online income. Now this one up here talked about automated online income, and I sent this out yesterday, so it hasn't even all been opened yet. But so this one is a work still in progress, and so these numbers on this one will get better, and this one too. But the point is that people are interested in making money, and real ways to make money, not bullshit ways. And so this is a real way, and network marketing has made lots of people, hundreds of thousands of people, financially independent. And when people badmouth it, well, they just don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. They're intellectual idiots. And so they're talking about things they know nothing about. And if they did know something about it, then they would be on their way to being financially independent, if not there already. So the fact of the matter is, it's a pure free enterprise. And the beauty about it is you don't have to have a manufacturing plant, you don't have to have a laboratory, you don't even have to have shipping and receiving. It's all done for you. All you've got to do is promote it, and that's it. So it really doesn't take that many people. If you think about becoming just 3 people that get 3 people that get 3 people that get 3 people will make you financially independent. I mean, that's not very many people when you think about it. You only got 3 of them yourself. What happens is the average person that gets in multi-level marketing only sponsors 2 people. And so those 2 people are generally idiots. In other words, they went to the public education system and they believed what they were taught, and of course they weren't taught how to make or manage money, and so they don't realize that everybody is self-employed whether they realize it or not, and so they're the type of people that sell their time for money. Well, if you're going to sell your time for money, you've only got 24 hours and you can't sell it all because you have to sleep sometime and eat, go to the bathroom and stuff. So really, you can sell a third of it maybe and be okay. If you start selling half of it or more, then you're probably going to die young or something. And rich people never sell their time. That's not what they do. And if they do sell their time, they get a lot of money for it. So that's not the way to become financially independent. You need to use leverage, and this 3 or 4 people that get 3 or 4 people that get 3 or 4 people is a very, very, very simple concept. And it's not so easy to implement because it takes time. It's not a get-rich-quick, and it's not an overnight thing, and you're not going to be rich by Friday, and if that's what you think, you're going to be highly mistaken and disappointed. So, but the thing about it is that in less than 5 years, I'd say 3 to 5 years, you can get 7 or 8 people that get 7 or 8 people that get 7 or 8 people. And so in that amount of time, you can be making 5, 6, or even 7 figures a month. And whether you sleep, eat, shit, go to bed, wake up, or whatever, it doesn't matter. It just happens. So it's something that you just got to, once you decide this is what you're going to do, then do it. And have multiple sources to get your leads, and get creative. And I talked to a lady the other day, and she was advertising inside of pizza boxes. And so, I mean, just any way that you can get your people, do it. And if you're not getting 20 people a day to your landing page, well then you're not finding enough people, because it takes a certain amount of people, because everybody isn't interested. Some people like being poor, and being on welfare and food stamps, and wondering about, when they go to the grocery store, having to check the price first before they buy it. Some people like that, and so it isn't for everyone, but you just have to keep finding leads. Now I'm going to put a link under this video to this particular place that I was showing you here, and because here you get 100 leads a day. You can actually get 200 leads a day, and so how you get these bonus leads is if you introduce just one person to this system, then you get 200 leads a day instead of 100 leads. And they give you the leads. You can download them on a spreadsheet, like for instance, here's December 14th, and if I want to look at those leads, then I'll just click on it and see I've got the date that they opted in to wherever the lead come from. These are recent leads. Some of them are today. This one was yesterday. And it gives you their first name, last name, their email address, their IP address, their city, their state, their zip code, what country they're from. And most of them are in the United States. I had one the other day that was from Belgium. Here's one from Canada. They're not all from the United States, but 99% of them are. There's one from Australia. You know, they're all tier 1. So anyway, you can take and copy these into your spreadsheet, and you can use them not only for this business, but you can use them for another business. You know, there's plenty of people out there that are trying to buy leads. You know, there's a thing called solo ads, and you know, you can actually become a millionaire just selling your leads. But anyway, so I'm going to put a link to this, because it's $30 a month is all it is for 200 leads a day. That's 6,000 leads a month. And of course, you can mail these leads every day, and if you want to, and you don't have to send them the same ad every time. You can offer them multiple businesses. You can play around, and you can, you know, choose different subjects and different content, and see, you know, which ones do the best, and you can get pretty good at it. And anyway, you'll have a steady flow of leads coming in even while you're sleeping. They just come in every day. So anyway, that is a way for you to never run out of leads. And so be creative, and you know, start a blog, because you know, a blog can take a couple of years, really. It depends on how many articles you write and how good your articles are before Google decides you're an authority on the subject and starts sending you free traffic. But the sooner you start, the sooner you get there. And the same thing with YouTube videos, and not just YouTube, but there's dozens of places, probably over 100, where you can upload your videos. So I mean, just get creative, and just do something, and, you know, think, well, what more can I do, you know, or who can I contact, or how can I find more people, or because the people are there, and you can even find, you know, people in other countries. And when a company opens up in other countries, you know, if you're one of the first ones to get people started in that new country, well, that whole entire country might be in your downline, you know, when things get cooking. So, you know, if you've got friends or relatives in Mexico, say, or Africa, or wherever, and Europe, and or even if you've got neighbors that do, you know, talk to these people and say, hey, you know, how'd you like to get, you know, some people from your home country going on this project. And so, you know, there's a lot of things you can do, and, you know, just, you know, think out of the box, you know, because, you know, after a while, if you just do only one thing, then after a while, you know, then, you know, maybe you get to where things slow down a little bit, and you say, wow, this isn't working like it was, you know, I used to do a lot better than I'm doing now, and da-da-da-da-da. Well, you just need to change your strategy a little bit, or fine-tune it maybe, or, you know, just, you know, think about it a little bit and say, well, how could I do this a little bit better? So, anyway, there's no such thing as saturation, and like right now, CBD oil is everywhere, and the good thing about that, some people say, oh, I could never get anybody to join CBD because everybody already knows about it. Well, maybe they do, but that makes it a lot easier, because now that they know about it, you don't have to spend a week trying to convince them that it works. All you have to do is get them to change the place where they buy it. And you can do that just by telling them that you know, ours is the best. And, you know, we were the first to be certified, and there's a lot of reasons why that is. You know, the government was on their ass a lot about, you know, trying to put everybody in jail that was using CBD, and so, you know, the government was going around sending their agents to health food stores and handcuffing the owner and taking them to jail for, you know, selling God's way to combat disease, and so. But times have changed, and things are not like that anymore, and so now CBD is legal in all 50 states, and so now that people know what it is, it's just a matter of all CBD is not created equal. Some of it's pure crap. And when you go to the grocery store and you see something that says hemp oil, then you just realize that that's probably made from hemp seeds and doesn't even have any CBD in it at all. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. So, and a lot of people don't know that, and they go buy a bottle of that stuff and say, oh, this was just junk, and it is. So, but anyway, so click on the link, like this video if it helped you any, and click on the link and get yourself a couple hundred leads a day coming in, and I hope you have a great day.